Hello everybody, Rubber Pros because we're here and welcome to the video. Today is a special day. I got access into the Tech Alpha for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So today we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I've kind of already done a little bit of flying myself on it, but I'm gonna do my kind of honest opinions as we've got a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to unpack as far as the graphics and all that good stuff goes. Me running on a mid-range PC, I'm already seeing an improvement. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, obviously, you are greeted with this screen right here, guys. Now, obviously the activities in the marketplace are not there. They're not there. But that's just kind of one of those. Of course, it's not going to be. This is a tech alpha. So we're gonna go in and go into our free flight mode here, and you can already see that the menus have changed like a lot, and I personally like that. We're gonna go ahead and do it with the Cessna Skyhawk. But the alpha comes with 3. We may do the Super Hornet later on, and the Cub Crafters X Cub as well, because they have the aerial advertising. We'll probably get that. We'll probably see if we can do that. I have not tested out all the different stuff with it. So we're gonna go ahead and save. We're gonna go out of my home airport, which is going to be TKI, Collin County Regional. So let's just go ahead and we're going to go ahead and set this as our departure, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we are in the simulator now. We're going to hit that ready to fly. At first, obviously, it spawns you with your character. You should have created that whenever you started off. You'll be able to do that, which is really cool. The cool thing is, obviously, the walk around. I really do like the fact that you can do the walk around. It's really cool. It'd be nice if they gave us an airliner, but they didn't. But everything here is pretty much toggleable. You just got to go over to it, and you can check your ailerons here, and it'll say good condition, that sort of deal. Now we can go ahead, and the cool thing is, all the stuff is openable, checkable, that sort of deal, like you're doing your walk around. So we're gonna go ahead and I know I'm not doing this the correct way whenever it comes to the walk around, but you'll go ahead and remove those shocks. You'll go ahead and examine the condition, and it'll give you that check mark there. We'll go ahead and remove the static port cover, and we'll go ahead and remove our pitot cover as well. Now we'll go ahead and go over into the we'll go ahead and examine the nose strut. Condition is new, so we're all good on that. And our tires are looking good too. We're going to remove the engine covers. We'll go ahead, and there's not really much that you can do with the propeller. Kind of examine the propeller, that sort of deal. And you got the oil gauge that comes out, which is really cool. And then you can go ahead and close the door just like that. Then we do a little walk around to make sure that everything's good, that sort of deal. We're just gonna go and check our right aileron. It's all good there. Let's go ahead and check our flap. We're just gonna go ahead and examine it. Condition is good. Let's go back to the tail here. We'll go ahead and examine that. New, just as it would be. Check our elevators. Elevators are all good. Baggage door, we can go and open. This is the cool thing, you can open and close the door here, which I think is really cool. Alright, so now that we got the walk around all done and dandy, let's go ahead and open up the door here. It'll automatically put us into the cockpit, which I'm gonna say, guys, everything's pretty much adjustable now, which is really cool. Everything's very like interactive and stuff like that. You got your first officer here. I think that there's a way to turn her off. I don't know though. I'd have to. I haven't messed with the settings. After editing this video, if I figure out how to do it, I will definitely put it in. But yeah, pretty much everything here is clickable. Really, you got your hook, which this is what we'll go and do whenever we're gonna try out that aerial sign thing. So that'll be really cool. But everything's clickable. Here's your new EFB, which I think is pretty cool that they actually have this in the flight deck now, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get this thing powered up. We're gonna go ahead and go avionics plus on. We'll go ahead and do our avionics master on. I'm gonna turn up the volume on the sounds here so that way you guys can actually hear it. Let's go and set position right, left, start it, mixture full range. And then there you go. That's how you start up the Cessna. Okay, so let's go ahead and first, before we actually take this Cessna out, I want to kind of show you guys that obviously the menu is is a lot different now. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and show you guys the different weather synthesis. You can do live weather, just like in the old versions. But here's our clear skies. Here's our few clouds. Notice the clouds are a lot better. We're actually gonna go up with a few clouds and look at that. Then we get the scattered clouds. Pretty nice, as you guys can see. And then after that, we have our broken clouds. A lot darker, obviously. High level clouds. That's just kind of, just in that's how we get our high level clouds. Overcast. And then after that, you've got your rain. I really do like the rain particles. I'm not really like a huge fan of it. I like how the ground gets wet, which is nice. If Parallel 42 does their immersion, I believe that's going to do a lot better on that. We'll look at the rain from the cockpit view here in a minute. You got your snow, which it takes a little bit to cover, which is pretty cool. It takes it a little bit to cover, and it won't really cover up all of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Then you got your light thunderstorm, which I don't know if they simulate Alright, so let's go ahead and get clear skies back. As you guys can see, the stuff kind of clears up once that's all done. So let's go ahead and jump up into the cockpit here, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to show you guys how exactly the weather synthesis looks within everything. So we're not worried about the cloud stuff. Here's what the rain looks like. Rain doesn't really cover the windshield. It only looks like it's only covering the sides here. Not really the windshield. You got your snow. I don't expect the snow to do anything really. But there's that, and then your light thunderstorm. Your light thunderstorm again does only the side, looks like. So that is that. Alright, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and taxi. We're gonna taxi up to the runway, and we're gonna go ahead and see what this thing's about.
Departing straight out.
Alright, so it seems like alright, so we're at the runway now. Runway 18. Kind of had to move fast forward on that. I do apologize for the fact that my sounds aren't working. Remember, this is an alpha. So let's go ahead and get ourselves up in the air here. And we're gonna I'm gonna insert some music here, just due to the fact that the engines aren't wanting to work for some odd reason. And that's just something to do with the sim sometimes. And keep in mind though, guys, that's not what y'all are gonna get. Y'all are not gonna get that. So let's go ahead and take off out of McKinney here. You guys are gonna have to fix y'all's I'm flying with the TCA Sidestick, so y'all are gonna have to fix y'all stuff. But let's go ahead and go into our external view. Gonna take a look at the graphics and the graphics are amazing. I'm gonna tell you guys that much. They have, and actually, like, everything, the telemetry is amazing. Let's go ahead and go over. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of like fly around. McKinney's not really the best airport to do this at. We'll switch over here in a minute over to somewhere more densely populated. We'll probably end up going over to we'll try like London Heathrow or something like that, just so that way you guys can see it if you guys are over on the other side. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible. There's it. I mean, it's incredible as to the look of it compared to 2020. If we did a side-by-side comparison, this would definitely hit the drama. So let's do something else. Let's do real quick. Let's real quick. Let's go ahead and do the rain. The rain with this. Now this is not the best aircraft to do stuff in, but it is really cool. I like the rain effects and all that good stuff. Not bad. Let's go ahead and see. Oh my god, look at the snow. The snow just blankets. So, as you guys can see, that's pretty cool. The way that this is my probably eyes. Let's go into light coverage one. See how much we're getting close, which I think the thermal dynamics have been changed. But it's okay. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to see what it looks like in that airliner. But for this, for it being an alpha, is not bad. Like I personally like it. So flight dynamics wise, I do like it, and the way that stuff looks. You're not if you remember in the previous versions of Microsoft Flight Sim, if you remember Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, you were fighting everything. We are not fighting everything. We are not fighting with like a rudder or anything like that. It's just small little inputs. You can go real flat. You can do some pretty cool stuff like this. And it's honestly not that hard. So that is the Cessna stuff. We're going to go ahead and jump into the F-16 and do some more faster stuff. We're going to get higher. Okay, so we're over here at Heathrow. Here's what the buildings look like. It's the default MSFS stuff with the jet bridges and all that good stuff. It's obvious. I mean, whenever somebody goes in and grabs Heathrow again, or ports over the ones from MSFS 2020, I'm hoping that'll be the case. But yeah, I got my but yeah, so we're here at Heathrow. We're gonna go ahead and fly around. We're kind of gonna look at the landmarks, all that good stuff, and kind of see what's out there. So let's go ahead and advance throttles forward. I'll turn off the HUD as well for this. I was going to fly the F-16 out, but I think that the F-16 is just for show right now, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Go ahead and turn the lift off, and we're going to go on ahead and try to see if we can get to downtown London. I'm actually not 100% sure where that is. It's the perfect time, actually, to grab the DFB, which is really cool. It's a really cool little feature. I gotta find that one. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just kind of fly around. Like I said, London's more if we can, we're going to try out some of the different stuff for, we're going to try out the different stuff and everything. But overall, though, the cityscapes, if you look, they are amazing. Like, I don't know, I think the answer is if anybody knows what that is, let me know in the comments. I'm not so much familiar with that. But, guys, look how good the London looks. Like, ignore the fact, obviously, that the airport doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look like, you know, quality. But all in all, the way that this looks, I would totally this is something that I would definitely this is definitely something really good. So let's see if we can't find, we may not be able to find it. But yeah, I mean, I think this is with all the streaming telemetry stuff. There is Woodside, Old Windsor. Ooh, move over there. I'm gonna take a look over there too. Woodside Camp Hill. That's actually pretty cool. So, while we're flying over there, my initial thoughts, by the way, guys. Initial thoughts, it's actually not that bad. Obviously, you know, you've got the, obviously this is an alpha. They only give us 3 aircraft. That's understandable for this. Don't take this as this is the final release. Y'all are going to get a lot more, dependent obviously on the version that you go with. I'm probably going to go with the Premium Deluxe this time around, or I might just say screw it and just don't get it on Game Pass this time around. I have no clue. So we're just going to go ahead, and I know that we're looking like we're about to do a Miracle in Hudson. Nope, we're not about to do that. We're just going to try to get down. I know, and then it actually simulates the flutter too, which I think is pretty cool. Whenever you're not, what's it called? But yeah, I mean, the thing that, as well, oh, look at that, see, like, the terrain right there, which I don't think will be an issue in the main game, because it's just trying to grab the terrain data, just like how MSFS 2020 was like, but, like, the water, though, like, look at that, that is so cool. Like, I'm just gonna dip down so you can see, like, the trees, just, like, look at that. Well, I just had a stutter there because the fact that we're down so low. But, like, all of this, like, the treescapes and everything, it looks amazing. And it's great if you guys want, you know, if you guys love doing the VFR flying. So this is Camp Hill Windsor, apparently. And this looks really cool, actually. So, not bad on the scapes. The trees, I believe, will fall. The leaves, I believe, will fall. Looks like it's bound to. Which would be really cool. So, those are my thoughts on that. But let's go ahead and see if we can do anything with the career mode. Alright, so here's the career mode. It says we can choose a start location. I am obviously, if you know me, you know, I'm going to try to see about starting at my home airport, Collin County Regional, over in McKinney, Texas. So, let's go ahead and choose that as our starting point, because that's pretty cool. So I believe it's going to load up and give us a, once it loads, I'll come back. Okay, so we have loaded. This is Collin County Regional Airport, McKinney, 10/12/2024. Choose airport. So let's see what this is. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. You enter in the FBO. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. You enter into the FBO. Let's see what else it'll give us. Alright, let's go and see.
You must be RoboProd TTV, right? Welcome to KKKI. I'm Benjamin, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight.
That is actually pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Okay, so it tells you how to move around. So
Today
you can
we'll
move
be
around the
flying in a
whole
Cessna
apron if you really wanted to.
172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in
So
our
I'm
flight
guessing
school.
this is essentially kind of
Our
like
Cessna's got a glass
what I was
cockpit
showing you
and a
guys
180
earlier.
horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
Shift C to enter the cockpit.
Welcome
Okay.
aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 2,100 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Okay.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 18.
All right, I'm gonna pause it here real quick and let you guys know something. This looks like to me. Do you guys remember the FS 2024 day, the FS 2004 days, and the FSX gates, where you did all your you had the option to do the flying lessons and all that stuff. That's what this is, I believe, and it's really cool. I mean, I'm not going to get right into all of that today. I'm probably not going to get into it until the full release, because I want to do that one on stream whenever the full release happens. So we're not going to be doing that. Alright guys, well, with that being said though, this has been the preview of the tech alpha of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. My initial thoughts. My thoughts are I am extremely excited I'm glad, I'm really happy that we're getting another flight sim, and I'm glad of the fact that if everything goes the way that I think it's going to, and they're actually going to say, hey, well, we got mid-tier PCs as well, kind of like mine, I'm excited to see if we actually have an optimized simulator. I'm going to be honest with you, FS 2020 was not optimized, as you guys see in my streams. That's just why I have to kind of dial my stuff. I always have to dial my stuff back because of that. And so I'm hoping that with FS 2024 that we are going to have a sim that everybody can enjoy, whether you're on Xbox or you're on PC. And, you know, you don't have to have the high-end stuff. Having the high-end stuff is awesome, but, you know, if you can afford it, you can enjoy it. And that's where I think that if Microsoft does it well, it's going to be awesome. Now, I know that there was more in here that I did not get a chance to get into with y'all, and that's just due to the fact that, that's just because most of it didn't work. I tried doing the F16 didn't work, and the X Club didn't as well for me whenever I tried it initially. So sorry I didn't get a chance to do that. But guys, thank you guys again for watching the my take on FS 2024. I'm excited to see what comes next with FS 2024, and you guys might see me in the virtual skies with this soon. So I will see you guys later. Turning stupid. Love you guys. Bye.